Hello everyone, I'm here with Pere Rovira, director of weaponautics.es in Spain, who you may already know from Prague conference Weaponautics, which Dobrý has held in what was that, May 2009. And I'm going to ask Pere Rovira some questions about the state of weaponautics industry. Unfortunately, we cannot discuss anything from the Weaponautics summit because these things are highly confidential, but what I can ask at least is some following up questions about what Pere Rovira discussed at the Prague conference. So, hello Pere Rovira.
Hi, how are you doing?
At the Prague conference you told us something about soft metrics and what people can do to measure engagement of their website. Do you think has anything changed since almost 2 years that passed since the conference?
Yeah, I think what we talked in the conference was the question of whether, like, of all the people coming to our website, only a few portion of them, something like 2 or 5%, are actually buying something or submitting a lead or or asking us for information. Yeah. So the question we had was, what's the rest of the people doing? Yeah, what's this 95% doing? Why do they come to our website? And what I think that companies are more and more realizing is that the website is not only a place to sell, but it's a place to do many other things. For instance, one of the things that are more and more accepted is that okay, maybe users, they don't buy online, but they use your website and everything that is told about you to decide whether they will buy or not your product. So in the decision-making process, they use the website and then they go to a shop in the street and they buy the thing. So this is one conversion that doesn't happen on your website, but you actually need to measure if users are convinced by your messages in the website. That's one of the things.
And do you see anyone starting to measure all these things, the beginning of the research process?
Yeah, for instance, I think car manufacturers are really looking into this because usually you don't buy a car online, so you cannot really measure the success of a car's website by how many sales you do online. So they are trying to see if users look at their cars, what kind of things they look for, how long they stay on the site, whether they download some brochures or they look at the videos or these kind of things. How many people talk about them, etc. Another thing that I see that people do or companies do, and that's related to car manufacturers, for instance, is to use the website as a way to learn about consumers. So, for instance, you have this car and you don't really know if your consumers will value more the environmental consciousness of your car, or whether it has a big engine, or whether it's really trendy. So they have this website for the car, and they look at what kind of things interest the people that look for information about this car. And if they see that a lot of people that are looking for this car are also looking for how environmentally friendly this car is, then they can sort of infer or conclude that these kind of users are interested in these features, and so this is something they can use to sell in the shops, for instance, or they can put on the brochures, or they can investigate more to do it even better.
And do you think that the Weaponautics helps this more than some focus groups and other methodologies for researching the client, the consumer?
Well, for one thing, it's cheaper and faster. So that's something that's very important for many clients. Maybe if you have a car company, you have a lot of money to research your clients, but if you're smaller and you have a smaller budget, then you definitely can use the website as a faster and cheaper way to do it. And in a way, it is kind of less biased than a focus think you get more information. You have many more people. Focus group in the end is like 10, 20 people at most. And you can do many more because it's very fast.
Yeah. But do you think that you'll get to the question of why something happened? Because I think mainly what web context tells you is the what happens, what can happen. So if you test the website, it can tell you whether they like more the economical car or something else.
Well, we are talking now here. We just want to see what they do, and what they choose. Yeah. In this case, the why maybe is not that important. Yeah. I mean, you just want to see what they do. Yeah. Why do they like a car that's more environmentally conscious? I don't know. That's another question. Yeah. That maybe you can ask. Yeah. Or you can find the explanation yourself. Yeah. But in this example, I think it's not really the key thing.
Okay. And another question that because you told us that research process for selecting car. I don't know why we mentioned cars, but because research process can take some months to the consumer. From the first beginning, what car makers are, for first visit to some car makers website, to some conversion that you ask for the brochure, you ask for some free ride to try this car. How do you think that the web analytics solves this long time conversion?
Well, that's a good question, and I think that for different purposes of the visit, you need to have different conversions. So, for instance, one thing that we do when we do search marketing, and we have a lot of keywords, and you cannot really you cannot really value all keywords with the same conversion. It wouldn't be fair because each keyword belongs to a different phase of the research process. So, for instance, if somebody's looking for a sports car and ends up on your website, let's say I don't know, you are Peugeot, and you don't expect them to ask for a trial of your car. They're just looking for a sports car and see what's out there. So maybe we will only expect that they don't bounce, because they're looking for something generic. So I don't want them to bounce. At least I want them to look at something. I want them to find sports car on my website, and that's the objective. If they are looking for a model, for my car model, for my sports car model, then of course the conversion will be different. And I will probably expect that they download the brochure or they ask for a trial of the car. Or maybe I would expect a trial of the car when they look for the price of this car, or when they look for where can I buy this car. So different phases of the research period have different conversions. And of course, if I have a lot of people that come to my site looking for a sports car, and I have very few that come looking for a particular model of my car, or less than my market share, then I have a problem as well.
Okay, I think we covered all what I wanted to cover with the sophomotry. So maybe just generic, what do you think of the conference right now? At least from the point, what can we say? How do you like the atmosphere, the people, the discussion?
Well, it's the second time actually that I come. I think like you. And well, there is not the novelty of last year, where everything just coming to Google is an experience in itself. But I mean, people are really nice. The people who work in this field, they always prepare some good conferences for us. I mean, independently of what you learn about the product, you learn something about web analytics. Maybe this year a little bit less than last year. I think this year the conference has been slightly more technical, and that's something that I didn't enjoy that much. Last year we had more case studies of companies using web analytics and how they make a good use of it. But in general, it's a very good experience. once you recover from the jet lag, you'll really enjoy it.
Okay. What I love about the conference is that you can meet a very interesting person like Brian Katz from the AKI Solutions, Justin Catroni, there are more lot of people, and who can we meet as well is Pere Rovira, which was named by Evanash Korsik as one of the greatest mathematics in the world. So it was pleasure to meet you, Pere, again.
Thank you very much.
Hope we will see
Next year or
next year.
sooner.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.